So right now we are actually in the tunnels underneath the house here, 250 feet of tunnel. And before you ask, I think you know the answer. Yes, we're both gonna be alone down here.
I just wanna let you know, I'm here with good intentions only. I'm not here to harm you. Please do not harm me.
Wrong area.
Wrong area. Are we in the wrong room? Are you somewhere different?
So now that you're showing that you can interact with us just a little bit, can you start physically doing things around the room?
What was that? Didn't like that. If that's you, can you make that spike red for us? Thank you so much. What the heck? I feel weird in here. Like, anxious?
Can you maybe...
Creeps behind you.
Creeps behind you, I don't like that.
I hated that noise.
That was one of the...
Hate.
Hate?
I think it's very like innocent, like child's play.
So, I have a black device in my hand.
Hello?
What is that? It really helps us understand that we're talking to you and you understand us.
You can use my... Thank you so much.
We are gonna grab this stuff and we are going to leave.
The amount of communication you guys did tonight has been absolutely amazing, and we can't thank you enough.
So this is the Hartness house. So let's talk about the Hartness house.
Let's do it.
So the Hartness house was built in 1904 by an avid telescope designer by the name of James Hartness. He was the husband to Lena Hartness and the father of Anna and Helen Hartness up in Springfield, Vermont. So his craft actually went into the designs of astronomy and aviation, where he paired up with partners like Charles Lindbergh. And he had built this estate as his own little way to house his family and also keep his work to himself, and almost a little bit too much to himself. So he actually developed an underground tunnel system below this incredible estate where he could have his own private getaway to get away from his family, focus on his work, and do what not many people are sure of.
So this tunnel does not only lead you to his telescope, it also leads you to his workshop, his library, his study, and there's also an underground museum. Along with these rooms, rumor has it there's some uninvited guests, so you're not alone. The New Age Hartness house is actually a 2.5-story, 40-bedroom inn. So you can spend a night here if you wanted to, with your friends, your family, wherever you want. And you might get lucky and you might experience these unwelcome guests yourself.
So in James Hartness's career, he actually worked with an aviator by the name of Charles Lindbergh. So the people of New England might actually be familiar with that name because of Charles Lindbergh's son. Charles Lindbergh Jr., who at almost 2 years old was actually kidnapped from his home in what some called the crime of the century. Charles Lindbergh Jr. was kidnapped from the crib of the second floor of his family's home while his mother and the maiden were home, and the only thing left behind was a ransom note that said this: "Dear sir, have $50,000 ready, $25,000 in $20 bills, $15,000 in $10 bills, and $10,000 in $5 bills. After 2 to 4 days, we will inform you where to deliver the money. We warn you for making anything public or for notify the police. This child is in good care. Indication for all letters and signature and 3 holes."
It was called the crime of the century. In 1932, the infant son of Charles Lindbergh, the man who made aviation history, was kidnapped and murdered.
When the Lindbergh baby was kidnapped, America's baby was kidnapped.
So after that, a second and third ransom note found their way to the family not shortly after. With all of this crude writing and very poor English, they were suspicious that it had nothing to do with the family at all. This must have been somebody who had a vendetta against the family.
Now, shortly after this kidnapping, 2 truck drivers pulled off the side of the road and stumbled upon a corpse of a young boy who so happened to be Charles Lindbergh Jr. In order to find this kidnapper, what they did is they stamped gold certificates to ransom money, so it could later then be traced back to the person with said ransom money. This brought forward a German man named Bruno Hauptmann, he maintained his innocence even after his conviction and right up to the time of his execution by electric chair in 1936.
Bruno Richard Hauptmann, a 35-year-old unemployed carpenter and illegal German immigrant.
He lived in the Bronx. He was not very far from Dr. Condon's house. He was not very far from the two cemeteries where the negotiations took place.
A check revealed that Hauptmann, married with one child, quit his job the day the ransom was paid. He denied any involvement in the kidnapping and said he knew nothing about any ransom money.
The case was now officially closed on one of the most shocking and brutal crimes of the century.
So this leads us to room number 6, which is now known as the Lindbergh room. So they say that room 6 of the Hartness Inn is actually haunted by the spirit of Charles Lindbergh Jr. himself. So the spirit of Charles Lindbergh Jr. is actually known to physically touch guests in the room, mess with their electronics, speak, turn on faucets, slam doors, pretty much anything you'd expect a 2-year-old to do in a state where they're just not familiar of what happened to them. So with that being said, the reason they believe Charles Lindbergh Jr. haunts this room specifically is because when he was with his family, Charles Lindbergh Sr. and his mother, their family spent most of his short life at the Hartness Inn with the Hartness family. So living such a short, brief life, they believe that all of his energy being spent at the Hartness Inn during his lifetime has poured over into the residual aspect of having this attachment to the facility, because again, this is where he spent most of his very short life, is with his family at the Hartness Inn.
Now at the Hartness Inn, the tunnel system is said to be a hotspot for abnormal activity. Those visiting and those investigating unwanted guests. They've heard footsteps running towards them, doors slamming, some even said to get scratched. Now, along with these cases, there are said to be full-body apparitions down in those tunnels. Unfortunately, both James Hartness and his wife Lena passed away in 1934, leaving behind this establishment that's both unusual as much as it is beautiful.
And not only was it the property they left behind, but they left behind some energy that we're here to try to figure out tonight.
Welcome to the Hartness house. What is up, guys? It's Alan and Austin here. Unfortunately, Corey could not make it this time, but he will be here next time.
So we are at the Hartness House Inn in Springfield, Vermont. A huge thank you to Tyler and Brianna. So they both work and manage the property here, for giving us the opportunity to check this place out. So as you learned in the history, there's a lot of cool stuff here, not just paranormally, but historically too. The history is just as incredible as the property itself. Just Austin and myself tonight, because the best part is there are no guests booked here tonight. We have this whole property to ourselves tonight to investigate.
Which includes 40 rooms, a ballroom, underground tunnels. So this is a massive undertaking for just us two. But I think with our main focal points being very limited to only a few spots, is something we can definitely maintain.
So one thing I want to point out too is the people we came to meet up with that manage the property here, they brought us in, and as I walked in, we're sitting our stuff down, and I get a big tap on my shoulder, and I turned around and I was like, yes, can I help you? Like thinking it was one of them or thinking it was my girlfriend, and they're like, we didn't do that. I just walked in here, it's been 2 minutes and something started trying to get my attention, so just a little piece to throw in there, but it absolutely threw me for a loop when that happened. So there could be a lot of credibility to the claims that people have here, so we're going to try to figure that out.
Absolutely.
And we want to thank you guys again. You know, our first couple episodes coming back into this stuff, you guys are just absolutely killing it. We appreciate the support, and that's why we get to do things like this here. It's because you guys, you get the word out, you share our stuff, people see this, and they want us to come check it out. So we're deeply indebted to you guys for, you know, continuing to support and watch us. So let's see what this place has.
Let's go inside.
Ready to do this, bud?
Yeah. Let's go.
This place is incredible, absolutely gorgeous, and it is cold.
It's open.
And this place is huge, guys, absolutely huge.
This is 40 bedrooms, and again, there's an underground tunnel, 250 feet long, that goes to the observatory where James Hartness himself had a little underground sanctuary, basically. There's a library, a study, his own telescope, stuff like that.
And what we have here is Room number 6. So room number 6, this is called the Lindbergh room. So you learned about Charles Lindbergh in the history. So this room here is where Charles Lindbergh Jr., his son, is said to actually haunt this room specifically. They said, you know, based off of his kidnapping, his death, he spent most of his time in this room, and they just assume that's probably why he still resides here, because he spent most of his time here with his family. So this is probably going to be a main focal point tonight. We'll have a static camera set up in here. We'll have a very, very in-depth session in here to try to connect with whoever's here, whether it be Charles Jr., someone else on the property, James, his wife, whoever we can connect with tonight. That would be incredible. But we're going to do our best to cover as much of this property as we can for you guys, because it is huge. And stuff, it's like, you don't even know where to start here.
I know.
It's like, do you go up, do you go down? So I think we should show them the tunnels.
I think so too.
The tunnels are cool.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Almost there, it's around the corner. After you, sir. Oop, my camera's loose on here, hang on.
So right now we are actually in the tunnels underneath the house here. 250 feet of tunnel. And before you ask, I think you know the answer. Yes, we will be down here alone, and we're going to switch it up a little bit tonight. We're both going to be alone down here.
So there's a lot of reports of hearing footsteps down here, people being spoken to, people being told to wait up for me if there's tours of people coming through here, and they go back to find nobody's there whatsoever. So what we're going to do is at some point tonight, so Austin's going to come down here by himself. I will then come down here after him. We're not going to talk about what happens, if anything happens at all. And we will kind of take notes just to see what's going on down here, and hopefully we can figure out what these people are experiencing here. So we're going to see what we can figure out for both us, the visitors, the property owners. We're going to see, you know, if there's any credibility to these claims and these experiences that people are having.
Barely fit.
Yeah, pretty much. So these tunnels aren't very big, as you can see. So Austin, how tall are you?
I'm about 6'3", 6'4". These are said to be 7 foot, but it's probably a little bit under that.
Yeah, I'm gonna highly doubt that. He barely fits. He keeps hitting his head on everything. So.
But again, you guys can come here and you can explore these tunnels yourself. This is actually part of essentially an underground museum of sorts. So by all means, you can come here and check it out for yourself.
The whole tunnel system and everything runs under the front yard, the property itself. It's incredible how far this goes, and the deeper you get into it, the colder it gets, which makes me think that we're probably getting further underground as we walk through these tunnels, which is absolutely terrifying. But we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta figure out what's going on here. It's creepy, man.
So as you guys learn the history, James Hartness, who owned this home, built this home, he enjoyed his privacy. Basically just his own area where he could come and just relax and not worry about much of anything. And that's where we are right now. These are the stairs to the massive observatory, which is absolutely insane.
We can go check it out. We'll show you guys what it looks like real quick.
He was an avid telescope enthusiast. So he would come here and he would stargaze, look into space, whatever eased his mind.
He must have really not liked his family at all. If you got to build like 300 feet of tunnel, like underground concrete with a telescope just to get away from your family. No disrespect, my guy.
And the only two ways here were the tunnels we just went through, and then this door that goes outside that's currently barricaded.
Yeah, we're not getting out that way.
So
if anything bad
we got to take the
happens.
long way if we got to get out.
Yeah, something bad happens. We're a long way from the exit. So as Austin was saying, this is kind of like the focal point of this place is the tunnels, the Lindbergh room that we showed you just a moment ago, and just the rest of the property itself. So we're going to get our investigation started here in just a little bit. We're going to get everything set up, and like I said, hopefully we get something. You know, it'd be really cool to bring some credibility to these claims that these people are experiencing here. Just kind of, see what this place has to offer. So we're coming here to actually try to talk to some of you guys that still reside in the building. So if there is anybody here, we do want to talk to you. We have some devices set up around the facility here. There's an orange device there on the cabinet that if you touch it, it'll change colors. And there's one over in that chair. So if you've come to sit down and actually join us here, we do appreciate that, because that's what we're looking for. what I want you to do is try to mess with that object some more here. The closer you get to it, the more noise it will make, and it'll actually let us know that you're here and trying to communicate with us. So we welcome you to interact with anything you see in this room, myself and Austin included. Which is just good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
My name is Austin. I'm joined here with Alan, and we were invited here
Can you do me a favor? Can you step away from that device real quick?
We know you're here. We're trying to introduce ourselves.
So that kind of lets me know that you guys are familiar with the devices that Austin and I have set up here. So we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves, okay? So my name is Alan.
I'm Austin.
And we were invited here by the property owners and some people who work in this building. So with that being said, we know that there are some people, maybe even some children, that are still in this building. So we invite you to come communicate and interact with us. We've got some devices here on the counter. You can go near them and they will light up and make noises. We've got one over in that chair there that you might have already gotten figured out because you may have seen it before. If you go near it,
Just like that.
thank you so much. So if this is somebody that's familiar with this equipment, can you do us a favor and back away from it?
Wow. Thank you so much.
All right, so I want to try something a little different here. So I have a device in my hand here. So what this device does is it actually detects if you're here rather than just that one over in the chair. So can you do me a favor? Make your way over from the chair to my left-hand side. And if you do that, the one in my hand will start reacting as well. We've got some other devices set up, ones that will actually give us words, give us sentences, and if you can find out a way to make that work, you can actually give us direct answers. You can let us know exactly how you're feeling. You can let us know what your name is. I think a good way to start is if someone's in this room, can you kind of make us aware of that? Can you knock on something? Can you touch one of us? Can you touch one of these devices we have set up for you?
Squish it.
Jesus.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that kind of like.
This is espresso? I don't know if that has anything to do with the espresso machine that they were just making downstairs. But that's a really weird.
That's a weird, like,
That's a weird
vocabulary word to choose from.
That's very strange.
If that's you over by that chair, can you do us a favor and please just take one step back? Thank you so much. So we understand that there's a little boy named Charlie that supposedly haunts this room. And I guess our question is to you, Charlie, if you didn't necessarily die here, why are you still here? I asked for your name, so if your name is Charlie and you're in this room with us, can you go ahead and touch that little black box on that chair again for me?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Possibly? But we'd appreciate it if you did. That would tell us that that's you talking with us. So Charlie, again, can you touch? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Charlie.
So we're talking to Charlie.
So what I'll do to give you kind of something else to work with is I'll put another device here. Okay? Thank you. Can you grab onto that a little bit harder, please? Grab that antenna as hard as you can. It'll make more noises if you do. It's kind of like a toy. Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Candles.
Candles.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Maybe they're not familiar with the equipment, and maybe they think it's candles or something like that.
You want to use that? That might look more familiar to them.
All right. So we've got a device here as well. So you might be familiar with lanterns or candles. Okay. So that one there. So the same way that one works in the chair there, you want to touch that one over on the left as well. The one that looks like a lantern, the one that looks like a candle. I want you to try touching that one instead. And it'll light up just like a candle. We know it's not going to be easy, but you are going to have to put in some effort here.
Wrong area.
Wrong area.
Are we in the wrong room? Are you somewhere different? If yes, can you maybe show us or tell us where to go? So we're in the wrong area. Can you confirm that?
I don't know, when I was looking at my camera, I'm not sure what went by. I don't know if it was dust, but it was like a transparent something. I don't know what it was. If there's something over there, can you try to touch one of those devices? I may have just seen you. We're not quite sure. We're going to need your help in figuring this out.
I know it might be a little overwhelming, but we do mean no harm. We are here to help you in any way we can. And all we're trying to do is learn more about you and learn more about this place. So again, if we're in the wrong room, can you confirm that for us? Thank you so much. Can you back off that, please?
All right, so since we're in the wrong area, we really want to know where you want us to go. So if you could use this device to let us know with a word, or maybe make a sound in the area you want us to go to, that'd be the best way to let us know, especially if you want to talk to us. There's people here that don't believe you're here, but there's people that actually take the time to write about the people they've seen here and the things they've experienced. Try to share your story a little bit, maybe confirm a little bit of what they've seen and what they've experienced. What I need you to do is, if you're intelligent enough to understand us, is please make that stop making noise and let it remain silent by backing away from it, coming closer to us, please. Beautiful. So that's extremely impressive. Now, outside of just making these devices make noise, we want to actually get to know you. You can get to know us. There's nobody else in this facility tonight, just Austin and myself. So you don't have to worry about anybody else coming in, invading your space, anything like that, it's a safe place with Austin and I. Interact with us. I just got chills. I don't know how or why. But please, that's all we want. We can maybe offer you some help, maybe give you some answers. So, I have a black device in my hand. What is that?
Hello?
So, I have a black device in my hand. What is that?
Hello? I'm full body chills right now.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
I didn't like that noise. I hated that noise.
That was one of the
Hate.
hate.
That was one of the worst noises.
That's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. What do you even make of that?
I can't recreate the noise. I think we should go out there.
Yeah.
I'm shaking.
That was
Dude.
f***ing weird.
Dude.
I've never heard of
Bonkers.
like that.
Wild. Whew. I hated everything about that noise.
And the minute you said you hated it, that thing repeated hate. That's so wild.
We're assuming you want us to go out there.
Fearful.
It's picking up on us, man.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever noise you made, that scared us.
Whatever made that noise, something about us makes me think that I can't tell if that was malevolent or if that was something playful or just something to really get us going, but I do want to establish that Austin and I are here to communicate and help you. We're not here to interrogate or antagonize you, so if you're looking to cause any harm or do anything negative, we absolutely do not welcome that whatsoever. And this is just in case what you just did was some sort of warning or some sort of threat. But thank you so much for doing that, because that was very inhumane.
Yeah. You definitely got our attention. And with that being...
I think we need to go out there. I don't know if there was like steps. I thought it was you, but your feet weren't moving. It was solid. I felt it on the floor. I don't know if you did.
I kind of hear it again.
Can you do us a favor? If what made that noise wants to continue interacting, can you come touch?
We won't hurt you.
I won't hurt you. Thank you. So I'm glad we asked.
Yeah.
So that's really good to hear, because we were not sure what to make of that noise we just heard. So it's good to know that you're not here to hurt us, because we're not going to hurt you. We actually want to try to help. We want to maybe become friends with you. Show the people here that you do exist. I can't get over that noise. That was.
I'm still shaking.
What we can do is we can we'll kind of move around a little bit.
Shut all the alarms off, right? There's no alarms in here, right?
No, and that definitely was not an alarm. I don't know what that was.
No, I know, but it's just like...
It was like some crazy whistling or something.
Whistling or like hissing almost?
I don't know. That was so strange.
It feels weird in here. Alright, we heard the noise over here. Was it in one of these rooms? like comprehend where that noise came from.
I don't know.
Like it sounded like decently far away, but loud enough where it didn't sound far away. You know what I mean?
Right. It was like, I couldn't tell if it was in the room with us.
Taylor.
If you can use that black box in Alan's hand, I think we're right on it.
Thank you so much. I just got chills.
Are you right here with us?
That's strong. So are we on the right path? I'm assuming that's no.
Should we go upstairs?
If you want us to head up another floor, can you grab this even harder? Can you make this turn red? The little light's on there. Just grab it as hard as you can to give
Be
us
fearful.
I don't like that fearful shit.
No, me either, because that happened right after or before that noise, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's this middle room?
I don't know. It kind of sounds like.
Are you in this middle room?
Approach.
I think that's a yes.
I think we found out where it is.
Okay. So you're in this room right here. What room is this? Room 5? Is this your room?
Go over there.
It's a lot colder in here, isn't it?
Well, Alan and I listened. We're now in your room. We assume this is the right area now. What is it you want to show us in here? Or tell us?
I think we're in the right room.
Thank you so much.
Can you give us your name, maybe? Tell us who you are. You're doing an incredible job of showing us that something is here. But you do have to do a little bit more for us to try to do some convincing to the people who stay here and the people that work here.
How's it feeling here?
I feel like whatever it was subsided. It's like we got in here and it moved. I don't know.
Are you somewhere else now? I feel weird in here. Like, what's the word? Anxious?
I'm more like confused. Because whatever we heard was weird. The noises were coming from here.
That's why I'm more anxious.
That makes sense. This device here, we'll put it right over here by this mirror. So all you have to do is come up to this device, grab it just like that. So if you come up and grab that, it'll detect that you're here.
If this is the correct room where you wanted us, can you touch that black box on the dresser, please? Sorry. Thank you so much. So if we're in the right room, what do you want to show us and or tell us? We have the tools. Now is your chance. We are here to help. Can I ask you politely to back off the box, please, and have it stop making noise?
So here's what we want to offer you. So now that you're showing that you can interact with us just a little bit, can you start physically doing things around the room? Can you move things? Can you grab onto one of us? Maybe make one of those curtains over there move. You can knock on the wall. Whatever you feel like doing, we invite you to do it. And we're asking with respect.
Concerned.
Now, if you're concerned maybe about us being here, we do want to let you know that we're very, very nice people with only good intentions. All we want to do is interact with whoever's here. But we also want to give you a voice. We just want to talk with you, that's all.
It's nice to talk again.
It's nice to talk to you. That's why we're here. Like it was for you and anybody else in this house.
So take the opportunity to interact with us tonight. What was that?
I think that was that. I think that just went off. I thought I heard it.
Was it that one?
Yeah. Because tonight, like we've established already, it's just us tonight.
It is that one.
Is it that one?
I think it's the one on the bed.
Are you making the little box in the bed go off? If you are, can you touch it again real quick to confirm it?
Thank you.
Wait. Do you hear that one going off? Okay, two.
If it is, the other camera would be catching it.
Wait, but do you think you hear it? Kind of like a high pitch, like.
It's possible, yeah.
We need more names, though. If this is maybe James Hartness. Is that you?
Positive.
Positive? I heard that. It feels weird in here. Are we speaking to James Hartness?
If Mr. Hartness is here, the one that has owned and maintained and built this property, it would be an honor to speak with you. Can you confirm it's you?
What was that?
Can you confirm it's you?
What was that? James?
Wait. That sounded like, I don't know if it was like something metal clanging, like dishes or something.
Yeah, kinda.
That was odd. Well, thank you so much for making those noises. I don't know what it is. It's like we go to a room, and something happens in the other room, or we go in the hallway here.
If this is James Hartness, I want to say that your house is absolutely beautiful. And you did a great job.
Can you do us a favor? Please back away from that device a little bit closer to me, please. Thank you. Have to... What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Have to... What the hell was that? The noises here are so freaking strange, dude.
That one was weird. That was like a... It kind of like a woman.
It didn't even sound like words, though.
No, but it kind of sounded like a faint, like singing or like humming, kind of.
I don't know. That was just weird. Dude, the noises...
Wait. It sounds like music. Am I losing my mind right now?
Because I feel like we would keep hearing it.
I hear like a faint, like, piano.
Well, if there is somebody up here on the 3rd floor, can you touch that device again that's on that counter? To the right of Austin and in front of myself. If there's somebody up here we haven't met yet, I'd like to introduce ourselves. My name is Alan.
And I'm Austin.
And we're told that there's some people that are still in this building. We do have devices that you can interact with. There's one right on this cabinet next to Austin here and in front of myself, that if you touch that red light, it will start making noises and it will start lighting up different colors. So I do invite you to try touching that as soon as you get the chance and use your energy. Once you do that, we can move on with our conversation. So what I want you to do is, if there is somebody up here that does want to interact with Austin and I still, I do want you to touch the device in my hand or touch the device in front of that bright light there. The one in front of the bright light, all you have to do is come up and grab it just like this. You see how that works? Just do that for us. But we really do want to interact with you guys. It's like tapping.
What are the lights?
So these lights are the devices we brought for you guys to use. You might not be familiar with them, but we want you to come interact with them.
If you touch them, the lights will change color, and that's a way you can talk with us. And that's a way we can better understand. And that's a good way.
That was a glass broker.
Of showing us that you're here.
Is that on the 2nd floor?
Don't leave.
Yep.
As I walked away, it started going off. After it said don't leave.
That wasn't you shutting it off?
No. No, I was halfway down the stairs and it started going off.
girls aren't here.
It was down that way.
Huh?
It was on that floor.
Well, check and see if the girls were down here, but they're not.
No.
So it was... I heard a noise down here. Like a bowl or a plate of some sort moving. Kind of sounded just like from this room or this area. Kind of sounded something like that.
Kinda.
Like a teacup of some sort. Some sort of china.
Wasn't that?
Can you make that noise again for us?
Is that you?
Is this the room? Is this the room you're in?
That's gotta be it.
I'm off in the same spot. It feels weird in here too. Is this your room? Is this where you stay? We're here to talk and help. We heard a noise. Did it come from this room?
I thought I heard something walking out here.
Really? You know what it feels like? You know what my theory is right now?
What's that?
So if we did talk with Charlie, he's a younger kid, correct? Like 5 or 6. I feel like it's very like innocent, like child's play.
It could be, yeah. Maybe he's just like running around.
It's like, oh, come find me. Then we go to that room, and he kind of hides again, kind of like hide and seek in a way.
Is it this room? Yours isn't doing anything. What is this, number 3? Is someone in this room? If so, can you find a way to let us know?
Beginning.
It smells weird in here. Come in here, I stand right here.
Smells like,
Beginning.
It just said beginning twice.
yeah. Smells like a perfume.
That's weird.
You smell that too?
Yeah. It said beginning 2 times in a row. What does that mean? It's like, I don't know what to make that. I miss my perfume.
Is that a picture of Lena on the wall?
Does this picture on the wall mean anything to you? Whoever's in here? Is it maybe the person that's in this room?
Lena, is this your room?
Not sure what that was, but a creak of some kind. Nothing too crazy.
Oh. Is that you, Lena? If that's you, can you make that spike red for us?
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So you are the wife of James Hartness. Lena, do me a favor. If this was your room, can you make that spike red for us again? Thank you so much. Lena, I want to say that your house is gorgeous.
Related.
We are related. Did you mention her being the wife?
I did. Yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, you're James' wife. And you guys built a very nice place together.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Lena, if that was your perfume we smelled, can you make that spike red for us?
I don't think so.
I didn't smell it anymore.
So that wasn't you.
That was weird.
Well, if this is Lena Hartness, thank you so much for communicating with us.
We want to believe it was. Because that was some very strong reaction, very strong in sequence.
Now here's what I want to do. So, Lena, I know you're probably very attached to this property. If you're aware that you passed away, can you touch this device in my hand again and make it make noise like you did before? It really helps us understand that we're talking to you and you understand us.
You can use my... Oh. Thank you so much. I was going to say you can use it in my energy or yours.
Thank you.
So you are aware.
Well, thank you so... That is strong.
Wow. She's in here with us.
Absolutely. All right, Lena, I'm going to sit that on the bed.
You know what's wild too?
What's that?
Mine hasn't gone off at all.
That's true.
Just yours.
Thank you so much. Honestly, that's incredible what you can do. That was so strong.
I felt that.
We do appreciate that more than we can express.
And thank you for allowing us into your home. We want to know more. Is there anything else you can tell us? Lena, I put another one on the bed next to the one you've been touching. Are you able to make the other one go off instead? Can you touch the other device on the bed? It works the same way.
I'm feeling tired.
That's okay. That used a lot of energy, so thank you so much.
Honestly, thank you so much for that. So what we'll do is Austin and I are going to let you be. But we do want to thank you.
The battery.
That's so freaking weird. Because literally I was just checking the battery on the receiver to make sure the microphones were still on. Because I wasn't sure if it was dead or not. Because the light wasn't on. That's just really weird it said that.
So Lena, we're going to let you rest. So by all means, rest up as much as you can.
Now thank you so much for interacting with us. If you could do us one last favor and set this device up. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So Austin and I, we're going to move on here. You're welcome to come with us throughout your house. And if that is the case, you can continue to communicate with us, maybe give us the answers that other people here can't if they're not strong enough.
Thank you.
Thank you. What we're going to do now is something a little different. So Austin and I are going to go down to the tunnels, but he's going to go by himself first. And then he's going to take some time, try to figure out what's going on down there. And after he's done down there, I'm going to go down right after him. But we're not going to talk about anything that happens, if anything happens at all. And then when we meet back up, we're going to talk about any sort of findings, anything that might have happened down there. And I'm not ready to go down there. It's terrifying down there, man.
So I'll go first.
You want to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
And mind you, I'm going to go full lights out.
It's going to be pitch black down there.
Pitch black. I'm going to see, the only thing I'm going to be able to see through is this screen here. Yeah, I won't be able to see anything, just the screen.
All right, well, Wish us luck, man.
So again, just to show you what I see, that's what I see. Absolutely nothing. So all I see is what's through the screen here. All right, guys. I am entering the tunnels, and just for your reference, the light you see there is from the night vision infrared on our still cameras. So, and even with my own eyes, I can barely see that. So, and then that is night vision infrared on this camera on my handheld. So this is how I am currently getting around. Oh God. Ready for this? Yeah. This is so sketchy, dude. I've done tunnels, but okay. So here I am down in the basement of the Hartness establishment. It feels okay. It's more so the fact that it's pitch black. And my eyes are trying to play tricks on me, I think. But we're doing it for you guys. What the heck? It's just like, is there like a light down there or something? Or like, what's going on? My eyes are like absolutely playing tricks on me right now. I'm seeing like a weird reflection. You can't see it on the camera, but I can see it. Dude, I swear, my eyes are playing tricks on me. It's the weirdest thing. I wish I could show you guys, but I have no way of showing you. James Hartness, is this the tunnel you use to get to your sanctuary? Is there anybody down in the basement with me? Is somebody at the end of that tunnel? I'm going to take another device out. That's going to help further communication with you. This is a device that will allow you communication with you. You'll be allowed a database of words that you can pick from. It's been stated by numerous people that they can hear voices down in this tunnel. Typically, when somebody gets left behind, it's usually when they hear I swear my eyes are playing tricks on me. I don't like that corner of that tunnel at all. I'm getting a weird feeling down here. It doesn't like feel like anything right now, but it's just like, I keep thinking I'm seeing like a figure like on the wall. And where I see it, it's where the tunnel bends. So there's like a slight degree that goes left.
Again, I don't really feel much of anything right now. It's just more so like, just unsettling because I can't see anything. Just, I guess normal, as normal as it can get, being in a f***ing pitch black tunnel that you can't see shit in. Am I in the wrong area? Can you confirm that I'm in the wrong area? Can you confirm I'm in the right area?
Doorway.
Okay. Is that you, Alan? Didn't like that. Alan, is that you?
Jesus Christ. So I am gonna go find Austin real quick. Go recover wherever that key is.
Hello?
It's me coming down.
What's up?
Just coming to collect you.
Okay. Let me grab things.
Where are you?
Right here.
Okay. I am so glad there's a microphone on your camera because 2 out of the 3 video files have like no audio for some reason.
Okay.
And I literally asked Brianna about it, and she was saying she's like it's the technical go. She's like every time somebody comes here and tries to film or tries to do something, like it drains the battery or just like causes something to not work. And I went to check, and it's literally like 2 out of the 3 files of everything had like 0 audio, and like everything had battery, like everything was good.
Jesus.
So it makes no sense whatsoever.
Mine has audio, so.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, thank God you have a microphone on that.
All right. Did you do anything upstairs at all or no?
No, I just hung out with them for a little bit. So I will sit down here for a little bit.
Probably swap the battery.
And
All right, man.
All right, I will see you in a few.
Okay.
I'm not ready for this. It looks so terrifying out here.
Good luck.
All right, buddy. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm already terrified of being down here. It is so dark. After he gets up there, I guarantee it's going to be so quiet. Yeah, let's take a little walk. Well, if anybody is down here with me, I just want to let you know I'm here with good intentions only. I'm not here to harm you. Please do not harm me. I just want to get to know you. I just want to interact with you if possible. What the f***? It's so dark down here. This is scary, man. It is pitch black. I will literally show you how dark it is. Hang on. This is how dark it is down in these tunnels. This is how dark it is down in these tunnels. Not a fan. don't see anything. I guess this is the end of the tunnel. So we're going to set up in here, I suppose. All right, well, if someone's down here with me, my name's Alan. You probably saw my buddy Austin down at the other end of the tunnels. And we just wanted to kind of come down here, interact with you if possible, maybe get to know you. So what I've done is I've set up a couple devices. There's one on the table right there with the red light. I've got one in my hand that will light up and make noises if you come close to me. So I'm going to invite you to do that whenever you get the chance. So my name's Alan, and I just want to know if somebody is down here, you're welcome to communicate with me. You can make noises, you can touch one of these devices. There is another device over by the red light that if you speak into it, it will turn your voice into a phrase, a single word or a sentence, or maybe help answer some questions. Can you maybe make a noise down here? Can you maybe...
It creeps behind you.
It creeps behind you. I don't like that.
All right, I am back up in room 6, the Charles Lindbergh room, and Alan is currently down in the basement. I'm back up here just by myself. We're going to be leaving shortly, unfortunately. Our time got cut short. I'm not sure if you've maybe used up all of your energy. Maybe you're tired. That's okay. The amount of communication you guys did tonight while we've been here, in the short time we've been here, has been absolutely amazing, and we can't thank you enough.
Can you maybe make a noise? If you are down here, why are you stuck down here? What brings you to these tunnels? If someone's down here, can you come shake my hand? Come touch the device in my hand or touch the device on the table to my left. Let me know you're truly in here. Because if you are, I just want to kind of talk to you real quick. Can someone show me that they're here? Whatever you can do to the best of your ability. I invite you to come close to me. Tell me about yourself. If there's something down here with me, you can come a little bit closer, interact with me.
My name is Peter.
Peter. Well, thank you so much for giving me your name. It's nice to meet you, Peter. If you can, to confirm that your name is actually Peter, can you touch the device in my hand or touch that red light with the antenna over on the table? By doing that, it'll let me know you're actually here.
Yes, we're here.
Thank you. Can you show me? I am shaking so bad. I would truly appreciate it if you could show me that you're actually here. come in this room, please? I'm going to be leaving, so if there's anything you can do or say now is the time before we go. Nope. Absolutely f***ing not. Nope. I'm sorry, that is footsteps. Coming towards me. I am leaving. I'm going to be leaving, so if there's anything you can do or say now is the time before we go. Nope. Absolutely f***ing not. I am so sorry. Jesus Christ. Nope. Absolutely not. Nope, absolutely not. I'm getting Austin, and we are going to leave.
What the
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
dude.
you scared the out of me.
Dude, I'm not. Nope, I'm leaving, dude.
Huh?
I'm leaving.
Why?
Because something was walking, and I thought it was you, and nope, I'm getting out of here, dude. I was not a fan of whatever the that was. I don't want to be here. I want to leave.
Oh, you went deep, huh?
Yep. This shit was like shoes. I was not a fan.
I really hope that my camera just caught, because I thought I heard walking about, shuffling behind me.
I don't know what the
I
that
heard the red
was.
spot to my left, but clearly it was to my right.
We are gonna grab the stuff and we are going to leave.
You were right?
No. That was not cool. I don't know what it was. I'm not sure.
How far did you go?
Pretty much all the way to the end. There was a room back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deeper than I did.
Yeah. There was a room. Had a table in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was. And it sounded like something was walking into the room. And I kind of panicked. I can't see. I don't even know where I'm going. I can't see anything. Which way is that? Thank you. I think that was a good time to start packing stuff up. No, I left. I hid. I hightailed it, man.
That's all right. I did it.
Okay, I apologize for cutting that short, but that was terrifying. So this is the Hartness house. So thank you so much to Tyler and Brianna and the people who allowed this to happen, and that was eye-opening for me.
For sure. Yep.
Yeah, so I think there's probably something definitely going on here.
I'd say so.
What it is, I'm not sure. We very well may have talked to Lena. We very well may have heard some people who are in and around this facility. So I think this is probably somewhere we need to come back and check out again in the future.
We'd love to.
So,
yep. Yeah, safe to say, I think Charlie, very well could have been Charlie. I do suspect that it was some childlike play on the second floor. But can we confirm that? No, but it's safe to assume. But what does assuming get you? Mm-hmm. And then maybe James, who knows, but definitely came in contact with something tonight.
Yeah, I think the main thing that I think just stunned Austin and I was whatever that noise was. So I was trying to explain that to Brianna and Lisa when I came down. I was like, I don't know how to explain what this noise was, but it was just outside of the Lindbergh room, and it was I don't even know how you explain it.
It was like a hissing. It was like a hissing or like a
whistling mixed with like a whooshing / like hissing. It was the weirdest thing I think both of us have ever heard. But both of us have ever heard on any investigation we've done since we've met each other. That was the weirdest noise ever. Totally unexplained. They have no explanation for it. We have no explanation for it. Yeah, needless to say, an absolutely gorgeous facility with some absolutely interesting activity. But there's definitely something weird going on here. So we will. I agree. We'll see if we can kind of revisit this in the future, but other than that, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm shaking and I'm ready to go home.
See you in the dark.
See you next time.